Hello, it's Dawn. Welcome in. I am going to look at the energy of this coming weekend. Um, it's a few days away, so just in time. We do have this conjunction that we will be feeling for all of, well, I would say the rest of Aquarian season, and that is the the North Node conjunction with Neptune. So grand cycles ending, higher downloads coming in. Venus had just had a meetup with both of those at 28 degrees of Pisces, and Venus will be coming back. So that is big energy when that starts to happen in March, and she will be starting off in Aries and coming back. So we do have all of this energy that is aiming towards our destined pathways, because the nodes are what bring about those fated circumstances, is what I will say. And they always have a message for the collective. So the message for Virgo, for the South Node, is releasing the servitude, right? The too critical of yourself energies, and going towards self-care, taking care of your body, taking care of your spirit. And the North Node, which on the lower vibration is victimhood, the higher vibration is that higher connection, the very last sign of the zodiac. And we have Neptune, a co-ruler, at 28 degrees, soon to be 29 degrees, getting ready to leave and enter Aries. Big things are happening. So let's take a look at this energy as we're moving forward. Allow your work to become your art. I was just thinking about the Leo full moon that's coming up, and using the energy of the Aquarius, what's been going on. Mercury is going to be very much involved in that new moon energy. She's going to be conjunct the sun, or he is going to be conjunct the sun. And what have we been talking about? What's been going on? Pluto's also there. So instead of focusing on that, focus on where the moon is at, which is in Leo. And why have you been blocking off your creativity? Maybe you need to go into more of that. Maybe it's time to focus in on more of what you need in this weird energy that we're having going on. And we have a lot of really strong astrology all through the middle of April. So it's nice to take care of yourself in these times. What else do we have? Do you want to volunteer? These two are, yeah, here we go. Here we go. They did in their way. Let's see what they are. Thus, there's three of them. Thus one journeys to the stars. Pay attention to your astrology and how these things are hitting you personally. Especially if you have anything in Pisces. Pisces is the big one that's going on right now that everybody needs to pay attention to. You decided to wake up, or why else did you draw me? Oh, that's interesting. Because this was a number 28 card that adds to we were talking about the endings, right? This adds to a 10. If I quit moving, it will focus there, 28. And this is also 37, which adds to a 10. You decided to wake up, or else why did you draw me? Oh, yeah. And cut away what is no longer needed for you. Okay. Allow your work to become your art. Yes. So that's what I would do, is focus in on what you love. Your work, your art will be your work, right? What creativity do you have that's special and unique to you that you can focus in on? Because we are coming to endings of things, and Neptune is very about creativity, and the North Node is wanting to help you find that. So I think that is definitely in cutting away what is no longer needed. Have you been utilizing that Mars and Cancer energy and cleaning out your closets? Needs to be done. And really, the act of decluttering will also help your energy. If you're doing any kind of meditation, it's hard to do that when you're in a room that has all these distractive, cluttery things around it. You're better off taking the time to cleanse the room, put things away, get that energy taken care of. And then when you sit down to meditate, that will actually help in your meditation. So let's see. Oh, you want to come out. Okay, got it. Ace of Cups, that heart connection, right? What do you really want? What do you really want? So that tells me, let me pull from the bottom. Seven of Swords. Watch what's going on out there. The Seven of Swords energy can be, there's so much information, not necessarily true, that's out there, or something that'll happen and it's like, wait a couple days, it's going to change. And be strong. Leo energy. Leo energy is really, really strong in this reading. Okay. Definitely strong in this reading. What do we got here? Allow your work to become your art. And this is 10 of Pentacles. When you do something like that, when you allow your work to become your art, it's really about long-term prosperity. Because if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, the universe will take care of you. The universe will make sure that you are on your path. And the North Node is in the energetic quality of getting things done. Thus, one journeys to the stars. It has been, this is another 10. It has been a long road. And usually the 10 of Wands signifies you're almost there. You are almost there. Just a little bit of more roughness to go through. That is so interesting. This endings and beginnings. You decided to wake up, or else why did you draw me? This is the Magician. And I love this particular Magician because you really can't tell if this is a woman or a man. And this is Gemini energy, Mercury energy. Mercury is strong in Aquarius. And to me, it's taking everything that you have available to you and utilizing it. This is alchemy. This is alchemy. And cutting away what is no longer needed. Page of Pentacles. Making a new start, right? Making a new start. Something new. And I do like this particular Page of Pentacles because I like this being out in nature. And the drum that is there. I like that idea of, I've been having in my head lately drumming, this idea of drumming circles. And I don't know who that message is for, but it's for someone that, that rhythmic feel of the drum. And actually there's YouTube channels that have just drumming that you can go watch and listen to. It's kind of amazing. So let's see what else we have coming in. 9 of Pentacles underneath the 10 of Pentacles. This is an independent woman. And the 9 of Pentacles is always interesting because usually it's shown as a woman who has mastered her own life. She's in charge of herself. She's independent. This would be what you would consider the Queen of Pentacles in the major in the face cards, right? So she is definitely able to provide for herself. She has the different things that are going to be coming in for her. I love that she's got herbs hanging. And the falcon was very much a symbol of someone that had prosperity. You can see she's harvesting some things in the background. So this is very much that energy of new things starting. And 4 of Swords, rest, recovery, healing. This is, I will pull up all these cards in their groups so that you can see them, but this is falling underneath that, 10 of Wands. When you finally get there, when you finally after a long journey reach your destination, all you really want to do is rest and recover. And with this, there's so much 10 energy. We're finishing up a lot of cycles in our lives, and that includes as the collective. We are coming to this new phase where Neptune will be entering the first house. And Neptune and Saturn will be meeting at 0 degrees next year, which is huge. So we have that. Let me see what else we have coming up. This is going to be going underneath the Magician. 5 of Swords. I would quit worrying about what other people think. Not important. It's just so much squawking. And it's not productive, right? I like the fact that you have the Magician who is there by themselves working, right? Not having somebody tell them how much of this or that they need to put in it. I would go with what you trust as your intuition and who is the counsel that you will seek. Just because someone's in your ear doesn't mean they know what they're talking about. You go find someone that you trust their information, and that is the information you should be seeking. It's interesting. Oh, yes. The Sun card comes out, and that's right underneath Page of Pentacles. It reminds me, this is very interesting energy. So this is a 9, right? It reminds me of when somebody is gardening and they trim down the raspberry bushes, or they trim back the other things to help them grow better. And things will start to grow. And then you have that higher connection. You really need to get rid of what is no longer meant for you. The unnecessary things that, I think we talked about this on the Spiritual View, where it's like, how many, all right, how many pans do you need? How many sets of dishes do you need? Things that don't mean anything to you, that meant something to your parents, that were passed down to you, and now you possess them, but they don't mean anything to you, and they're just taking up space. So what to do? Well, I guess that's up to you. Some people would choose to maybe sell them, donate them. If it's something that that's been a family heirloom, who needs to receive that next? I know that's passing that down the road, but ask the person that you're giving them to if it's something that they would like. That's what I would say. So let's review these cards. Allow your work to become your art. Very much that Leo full moon energy, right? And allowing that will take, I don't feel like there's any downside to the prosperity that'll bring in. I don't feel like that is a hindrance, you doing what you love. Everybody's fine. Everybody's, you have all different ages. This is the entire family. And that can be the family of your heart. It doesn't have to be family by blood. Your tribe, right? Your tribe. And, things can be harvested at different times. So, as long as you're doing what you love and you have enough, what is the saying? Enough is as good as a feast, right? That was delicious, but I don't need to eat 2 pieces, right? So then we have, thus one journeys to the stars, this 10 energy, that 28, when pigs fly, right? So just, it's been a long journey. It's been a long journey to get here. I mean, so many people are obviously people are waking up. Obviously people are looking at what's coming ahead. Some people are needing to move. And then after all of that is said and done, it's that rest and healing when you reach that final destination. And honestly, some people do need to physically move. They're in a situation where, a natural disaster may have happened, and it's just not possible for them to remain where they are. And then they're having to move to a different place, different location. Thus one journeys to the stars. It might take a bit, it might take a lot of effort to get that move accomplished. But I think that is what's needed for you. Sometimes we are put in specific places and moved to specific places for a reason, or maybe the next place that you move to is just a temporary camp for you to rest until you are ready to move on. Where you're heading to doesn't have to be a permanent spot. You'll feel that vibrationally, right? You'll get the message. If you got the message that you have to move to somewhere else, then you'll get the message whether the place that you're headed is going to be the permanent place or whether this is just a rest stop along the way. So you decided to wake up, or why else did you draw me? 37, a number 10 card again. There are endings that are happening. And you should care less about what other people think and what's best for you. Because you are magic. This is Gemini energy again. This is Mercury energy. And I think you utilizing the things that you don't even realize that you have. I just love the Magician because it's so much about working with what you've got. And then, it's like, okay, if I have to release all of this stuff because I have to move and I'm moving somewhere else, and then you get to this place and then it's like, okay, what do I have around me that I can utilize? And you will be amazed at what you can do. And you can do that with the help of other people as well. You don't have to exist in a vacuum. Cut away what is no longer needed. Very much a part of this. Let the new vines grow. I have friends that grow grapes for vineyards, and grow grapes for wineries. They have a vineyard. So you should see how much they cut back those vines every year. And every year they are laden with grapes. You need to do some of that so you can have bigger, better growth. Page of Pentacles. Things will start to grow. Don't forget that nature has its own way of clearing things out. And then you have the sun energy. This is that higher connection. It's kind of, this is so funny. The sun is in both of these cards. So I think, the beginning and the ending are right here. Allow your work to become your art. That is just amazing, amazing energy. What I will do is I feel like I want to use another Oracle deck, and I'm going to decide at the last minute which one I want. Hang on, just a second. Got it. Oracle of the Seven Energies. Oracle of the Seven Energies. What is the message that Spirit wants to give everyone as an ending? What is the message? Ooh. Number 16 card, the Royal You. The Royal You, right? 16. Dun, 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 dun. I like that, the Royal You. Do you know what it means to express personal sovereignty in your life? It's about how you hold to your inner sense of worth and integrity, secure in your belief that you have a unique purpose. It's about feeling comfortable in your own skin, knowing who you are and that nothing outside you can challenge your authentic self, the hard-won seat of awareness that you have earned. You are the ruler of your mind, and you're being invited now to consider what discipline you need to apply to your thoughts. Are they consistent with the values and beauty you intend for your life? It is important now to keep your focus on what is right and good for you as well as others. Very much about that, keeping your focus. I hope you enjoyed the message. I will see you soon. Bye.